As a famous author once said, life is what we make it. It is pretty simple, right? Yet it would be difficult for someone who used to live allowing others to dictate the course of her life. This girl lived in a faraway land, away from the busy life at the metro. She used to read nursery rhymes and poems. She rarely goes outside her house because she was only allowed to play in the garden, and anything outside her fence she was not permitted to explore. She lived a sheltered life. When she is about to go to college, she gets to choose her school. But unfortunately, someone has to choose for her course. Other people has to decide on what course she has to take. The start of the class seems difficult for her. She was surrounded with students from various backgrounds, lifestyle, and preferences. However, she managed to go through the process, not until a year after, when she battled depression and can't seem to function well. Her parents decided to transfer her to another school, allowing her to take the course that she really wanted. Her life changed after that incident. After graduation, she started to look for a job. I guess adulting seems so hard when you have to decide on your own. She took a leap of faith and applied in one of the companies in the city. She worked, but after a year, she felt as if something is missing. A deep desire to pursue her career in the airline echoes deep in her heart. A year after, she applied at Cebu Pacific Air, Francisco Bangoy International Airport, Davao City. Luckily, she got accepted as a passenger service agent. She enjoyed her work despite having a minimum salary, but her workmates and boss are all amiable. The culture of motivating colleagues and embodying teamwork resonates with her. She loved working in the airline industry, where she accidentally discovered her love for using her voice, a passion born out of situation in the workplace. In her shift, her station manager assigned her to do flight announcements, using the public announcement system at the airport. And surprisingly, she got praises every time she gave flight announcements. Little did she know that the same task would lead her to discover her passion for using her voice. After leaving Cebu Pacific to apply for an airline abroad, her life turned upside down. The excitement to work abroad was replaced with tearful eyes because of the work that was lost before it even started. Her dreams were shattered, but after a year, she managed to get up and work for 2 companies, yet the last company ceased its operation and eventually closed. After 12 years of living in the city, she packed her things and went back to her hometown in Maraguzan, 4 hours ride from Davao City. She opened her heart to this new environment, earned units in education, passed the board exam, and worked as a senior high school teacher and career guidance designate since June of 2016 in Maraguzan National High School. She loves to pass on knowledge to her students. She believes that learning is a continuous process. And today, she believes that she was made to inspire people to move forward and to reach their dreams. Her passion in using her voice as an advocate for mental health awareness and career advocacy allowed her to take on trainings and seminars and speak as motivator to hundreds of students and teachers in her locality. As an advocate for mental health awareness, she envisions to help not only students but also out-of-school youth who lost their motivation to go to school. Students who are depressed and can't seem to find the meaning of life, or a person who decided not to pursue living. She is not just a motivator, but a mentor to students who want to motivate others as well. Students or even adults commit suicide due to depression. This led her to advocate for mental health awareness, and her passion to spread positive social change in her community by using her voice is inspiring. She wants to bring their message to life, to speak for the voiceless, and to empower the powerless. By using her voice and creating programs with content on mental health awareness, this can create a community of positively charged individuals whose lives are determined to bless others with their voice. They are not only inspired, but they become motivators as well. A voice with a purpose, a life full of meaning, in a community that's worth living.